Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting edition of the Slot Museum. My name is Charles Peterson. Welcome to the channel. And today we're taking a look at an exclusive look. I can't say that, can I? We're taking a look at the Great Eagle, the wraparound version. It's the original Great Eagle. This is the Great Eagle Returns, which is a wraparound feature made by WMS. Kind of an old play mechanic. It was one of their innovation series. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game here. All right, as always, we like to look at the pay tables. There we go. We got Wolves Are Wild in this version of Great Eagle. They pay the most, so if we can get a 5 of a kind of Wolves, that will be a great win there. Followed by our Indian fella and the Indian girl. They pay the same in this version. This is Great Eagle 1. This is the original Great Eagle. And there's, if we get 3 bonus symbols, we'll get 10 free spins. 4, we'll get some credits and 15 free spins. 5 bonus symbols, we'll get 25 free spins. There's your 20 Paylines times 5. So we're basically playing 100 lines for half the credits, which we will see. All right, we'll give it some sound. We'll put $166 in the machine. We'll do a little bit of live play and try to explain the mechanic the best as possible. I know that a lot of people were kind of confused by this, so we're not going to be confused after this episode of the Slot Museum. So basically, think of it as left to right, but starting at each reel. It's actually a very clever mechanic. It's just that people didn't understand it. So basically, in a normal slot machine, you'll have the pay lines starting here and moving over. It also starts 20 pay lines through the normal screen, right? And then 20 lines that start from here over to here and wraps around. And then 20 more lines that start there, goes down to the end, wraps around, and that will be the 5th reel, and so on and so forth. This little graphic in the top corner explains it the best on how the pay lines work. So there are a total of 100 pay lines, and let's just live play it. You'll see. All right. Let's see. Now, the girl and the Indian paid 2 with 2 symbols. Let's see if we can get a bonus here. So if we would have had, I'll just show you. There we go. So if we would have had this is a wild. If we would have had a buffalo here, on the first reel, it would have wrapped around. But if we would have had 2 of the same symbols here, that would also be a pay line. And that's where the 100 lines come into play. It's really not that confusing once you understand it. I never got to play these in the casino, so I can't believe we haven't won anything yet. There we go. So we got a 4 of a kind. We got 4 of a kind buffalo, but we also got 3 or maybe 4 of a kind of 4 of a kind of our symbol there. This is the original Great Eagle, like I said, and they made the Great Eagle 2, which had basically the same graphics, a little different in color. Come on, let's get the bonus. I love the bonus waves, sound waves coming out of it. All right, so we got a pays from the middle reel on. Never really played these in the casino. I just started going to the casinos when the local casino had these, and I never had any luck on them. I did like the how different they were because they paid the wraparounds. Ooh. All right, $4. The pays are a little weak on this because of the wraparound pay. So we are betting $2.50 on a penny. See, we still haven't won our money back. They make the one I used to play at the casino was Eye of the Dragon, and I really like the graphics on that game. I like the respin mechanic. This one doesn't have a respin in the bonus. I don't remember. I don't think it does. And then they made some with mystery symbols. One was called, they basically remade it later into Gorilla Chief. Silverback. Silverback is a good one too. That one had mystery symbols, and there were even a couple of other older games. One was called Whipping Wild, and the other one, the name escapes me right now. Now, see, whatever this thing is, if we would have had it right there, that would have been a win. That's a wraparound. Oh, we got some wilds. Come on. All right, thank you. Okay, our Indians pay too. See, I think why people were getting confused is because certain symbols only pay 2. You just need 2 rows of them. Ooh. So maybe that kind of threw people off on what was going on. Very nice win there. All right, $24.50. Beautiful. All right, let's get a bonus now. I love that picture of that wolf. Oh, more. Nothing. And just like the G Plus or the G Plus series that came out around this time, they used the same music, obviously, but every theme had somewhat of a different type of bonus. Oh, come on. Really, I think these games were kind of volatile, and at the time these came out, I don't think people were really into volatile games like this. I don't know. Like I said, I always found these games to be very hard, so I didn't play them that much. And I don't even know if I played this one or not. I don't think I did. Like I said, I think I liked Eye of the Dragon because I liked the graphics on it. If I was at the casino, I would have cashed out a long time ago. I wish that they kept the G Plus bar down here because I really think that looks cheesy. Come on, let's get it. But that real effect with the trying to get your bonus is really good. I like what they did there. I don't think I was ever a Great Eagle fan until the Great Eagle Returns, and even then I wasn't that big of a fan of Great Eagle. It took me a while to like Great Eagle Returns, but I could never get into this or the Great Eagle 2 And the Great Eagle 2 is still in casinos. It's amazing that game's still out there, and people love it. And every time I walk by it, someone's always in a bonus, but I could never get a bonus on that thing. The game does not like me. Oh. Nice. So not only do we get the 4 of a kind from here on, but we also get the 3 of a kind from the first reel. So that's where the 100 lines come into play. And that was another thing I don't think people understood, that you're actually getting paid more lines than it appears. I do like the graphic when you get a win. It shows you what reel it starts on. Like it started here and wrapped around. I like how they tried to do their best at showing you how this game works. I don't think it was WMS's fault, but I think this game is too smart for your average gambler. And I don't mean that as an insult. But they tried their best to communicate to the player on what was going on here. So we got a 4 of a kind on the second reel, and then it would switch over to the third reel and get a 3 of a kind on the hearts. Come on, let's get it. Yes. All right, here we go. 10 free spins on the Great Eagle. Not a bad bonus, 33.10 on that. Very nice. Not the best bonus for a $2.50 bet, but that's pretty good. I mean, sometimes it's worse. All right, let's see what else we can do. Oh. Let's see if we can get another bonus and get some big wins. Come on. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. All right, 10 more spins. Let's go. Eight more spins to go. Oh, come on. Nice win. So basically, we've gotten a 5 of a kind 100 times. Maybe some lines are missing, but if you were to get a full screen of something, that's a 5 of a kind 100 times. Look at that win. Wow. Beautiful, and we still have 7 spins left. Come on. The 3 trigger. Oh. All right, that was a really good bonus. Nice, $199.10. We were just under 200. Beautiful. Just some final thoughts about the Great Eagle Returns. It is an interesting concept by WMS, and the graphics are pretty decent for the time. I mean, they get like this real picture of the cactus and the mountain in the background. And if you ever wanted to know where the original Great Eagle came from, well, here you go. This was the first one, but before, of course, Great Eagle 2. And if you didn't know about the Great Eagle 2 and you only knew about the Great Eagle Returns, this is the original. This is where it all started, with the Indian and the girl. Of course, the wolves are wild in this, just like Great Eagle 2. Oh, are we gonna get another one? Oh, no. In Great Eagle Returns, the Indian's the bonus symbol, and the wolf is just a regular symbol. And the little lady there, the little Indian lady, she's our top symbol in Great Eagle Returns. So there are some differences with the symbols. It seems like they did that a lot with the G Plus Deluxe games, is they mixed up the symbols, like in Jungle Wild 3. The symbols were different. They like to mix it up for some reason. I don't know if it's like incompetence from the programmers. They forget which symbols were, or they don't know, or they just mix them up on purpose. I don't know, but it's quite confusing at times when you first play a new game. Anyway, this is the Great Eagle, the wraparound version, and I like it. I like the idea behind this. I just wish it caught on better, but it didn't. There you go, guys. What do you think of the wraparound pays? They are still in a few casinos. I know I've seen some in California, and I'm sure they're maybe somewhere else. Leave in the comments below what you think of this game. Also, a thumbs up and like and subscribe and do all that nonsense for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Until next time, happy slotting, and we will see you on the next episode of The Slot Museum. Goodbye, everybody.